looking at an effect, and at a stun effect from a movie called the Skeleton Screw Star Wars. So we had this stun effect, and a soldier was running, and another soldier had to at some point shoot the stun gun, and the lady paused and she was caught. So the droid, I mean. So I did this effect with somebody falling down, not actually somebody running from a soldier. So I just got the stock footage from online, and I said to create this effect with it. And actually that's how the gun look like. The gun bullet looks like. The stun gun, this is how it looks like. And the only thing missing from here is I not add much motion blur, because this is not the final comp yet. So I just said to let's have this idea, and immediately the lady was struck with this lightning with this stun gun. Then her body lit up and she paused, and at this moment this guy right here paused and kept falling. But in the movie the idea was that she stood in same place without moving. So that is the idea I've recreated. Okay, so that's the idea I've recreated right here. So let's see how I got this done. To those who are pro in After Effects, this is simple, but this will be easy for those who are new in After Effects. This will not be easy, so it will be somehow hard, but that's why I'm here to teach you. So the first thing I did, if you are to solo this layer right here, is to get this footage from YouTube, this free stock footage from YouTube of a city going down. I thought to myself, so what else can we do? What else can we add to it? Okay, so and the next thing I did is to add the fallen guy, the footage of the fallen guy. And there's something else I did, because we just had this guy falling. I have a grey screen of a fallen guy from YouTube, so I just added it. And if I should press position, I have to animate him because he was still when he was falling down. So I have to animate him to make him look like he's falling from a building and he is going downward. So that's what I did here. But this footage is green screen, so I have to use the key light. So I formerly used primate gear. If I should remove this, so you see I used primate gear here, which also gave me the same result with smooth edge, but it was noticeable. So and this is a professional gear, and it is very, very sophisticated and nice to use. So but I just don't have the time to start playing with the edge, so I just have to use key lights, and the edge was a little bit better because I have to play with the edge correction. So you can also find that in primate gear, but I don't want to go through the process of doing all that, so this was a little bit faster for me. So after doing this, after keying him out, and I added the animation to the position of this guy falling. There's something else I did there, which is, if we are going to solo this also the footage of the guy, I just changed the color right here to blue just to differentiate it. So at this point the guy stopped shaking his hand and his leg due to the fact that he's falling down. So he became stunned, he became still at this point. And the option I use there is to use a time remap. Okay, so I use a time remap of if we go to time and I use freeze frame. You can use freeze frame to do this, or you can use freeze and last frame to do this. So I use freeze frame to do this, and the person in question remained in the same position while he kept falling. That is how the stun gun actually works. So it keeps you at a static position in motion, and you forget everything and you be in that position. So just like I said, this is an effect from the Star Wars Skeleton Crew, which came out last year. So now what else did I do after this guy fell? Then I have to create the effect of the impact of the gun, but before that I have to create and animate the gun. Okay, let's go to that before we finally crown it with this. So what I just have here is what I have here is this. Okay, so this is a shaped layer from Max. Okay, so this is a Max. So I have to use the cycle option here and create a max, and from the max and create inward max also, and I have to subtract. Okay, so after doing that I have to play with the anchor to set it right. But the only thing I animated, if we look very well, is the anchor, and I also animated the scale. Okay, I also animated the scale. So at first this was wide, and when it is coming down to meet the target, it's kept reducing. So as you can see this right here, kept reducing. Then and the next thing I did is to animate the opacity of this. So as he kept falling down, came to this point, and the person felt the impact. So immediately he felt the impact. That is where we have this if we're right here. Now good. Immediately he felt the impact. That's why we have this effect right here, and he was stunned at this point. So and from the original movie, the effect was kind of blue, but I decided to go with something that will give me different color to the body will have different color, the clothes will have different color. So I believe it is going to make it more appealing and more nice, and that's why I have to go with that part. So what I did was that I added an invert. Okay, I added an invert. The invert I added gave me this color, this look, and I was happy with it. So in which I can go ahead and play with it, but I decided just be happy with it. So if I should close the red channel, you can see it's giving me something different. The green is giving me something different, and the blue is giving me something different actually. So if I should go to hue's level of saturation, something different. To go to hue, you can see it, they're all giving me something different at this point. And this is from lightness, this is from saturation. So the invert method is giving me different color at this point, and in which if we go to alpha, we're having this, which is not cool because of the green background, and we would have decided to leave it in lightness or any other mode. Then we add a deep blue to it. Now we have something blue just like we have from the movie, and which is still cool, which is still okay. Or you can just set it to RGB. So in your own time, I'll just say you're flipping to add make the gun more sharp, more active, not just like I did. This what I did is just a sample and not how it's supposed to be in every video. So make it fast, make it lively. The stun bullet, so laser bullets, so to say, make it more lively, make it more sharp. Then when you come to the actor or your own private time, when you are trying to recreate this effect, just make the acting more interesting. So that is just all I have to say at this point. Thank you for watching, and please, I'll be dropping weekly tutorials. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and I will personally see you next time in my next video. Bye.